Virgo, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is your weekly reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody, and please keep in mind that roles could be reversing between you and any energies, as I always say, around all digger. So please know that this is entirely general. Feel free to take or leave out whatever you like or don't like from today's reading. So with this set, babes, I knew it. So with this set, babes, let's move forward. I just had a little book and I wanted to put it there, but I knew it was gonna slide because I too. So I also want to remind you that I am on Spotify, so you want to check it out. It's going to be in the description box below or in the comment section. It's going to be pinned. I do talk about multiple topics. I post like every 2 to 3 days. When I can, I do it daily, but hey, please help me out over there if you don't mind. Always give a thumbs up to this video and comment so you can help the algorithm. So it does help a lot. If you don't want to, it's fine. But if you could, we appreciate it. Me, myself, and I appreciate it. So, the first card, we got the Six of Swords. We got the Champion of Swords in that reverse. We got here the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Three of Cups in that reverse. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands in the reverse as well. Seven of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, and overall, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Sun. So we got Aquarius energy, Libra, and Gemini. We got Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Virgo. Maybe you're dealing with all of them, but either way, if not, erase that. I should have said Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know why I said that. I have Scorpio, Pisces, and Aquarius once again. So we have all the zodiac signs for the water signs, and specifically it's talking about a Aquarius when it comes to the air sign, and a Leo as well. So what we got right here with the Six of Swords is saying that this could be an impulsive thought or desire that you may have, or that you recently have, of I do feel moving forward from a person you could have been stuck on for a long time. It was something that it's just maybe one day you woke up and you say, you know what, today is the day I'm done, because I feel like you could feel this something important could happen or significant could happen. This could be to you or somebody connected to you, that you realize life is kind of short and that you cannot sit down and wait for people to choose you or wait for people in general. So I do feel like you have definitely decided in an impulsive way to move forward because you got tired of a situation that felt that it was stalling. I do see right here that even though that it was an impulsive decision, it was hard for you. You were like breaking down when you have to realize like, oh my God, yeah, I made that decision. I got to commit to it, because you clearly care for that person a lot for you to stay around for that long, right? I do see that there is a third-party influence here in between you and them, and I feel like you feel it too, and you continue to feel left out on the cold. You feel like you're the third wheel. You continue to feel like you're not the priority, and I do see that you have sat and waited for that to change, and unfortunately it seems like it hasn't changed, and you say, you know what, I can't continue like this, and it seems like you decided to just walk, because at that point it was like you felt running out of ideas or options in this connection. I do see that you're seeking for commitment and hopefully in the future marriage. I'm not saying that you have like it has to be tomorrow, but that's a goal that you want. And honestly, with this person being so inconsistent and not allegedly, but it seems like you guys don't even have that like serious connection, because they come and go. It does seem like you have understood that even if you wouldn't want to marry them, it seems like marriage and commitment for the long term is quite like an impossible thing with them, because not because of your end, but how they act. I do see that even though that this decision that you could get to or are trying to commit is quite difficult, because you don't really know this is a new path for you, this is a new thing for you, because again, I wouldn't say that you were faithful and committed to this person only, but you were stuck on them for a long time. So the thought of like not having them in your life, or not even, or going to, let's say, going from little communication to no contact is like a detox. People don't understand that when you are connected to somebody or in a relationship, when you start in the process of healing and you go from like either or communication to, or from low communication to no communication / no contact, it's like a detox, because your body has to understand that, hey, we're committing to this, we are not doing this. It's like a diet that even though that could be hard for us, it's necessary, and only the people going through it would understand. Now, with the 8 of Cups right here, you are walking away, even though that you have all these emotions. And I do feel like it's a very emotional thing. You could even be listening to sad music lately, because even though that is not like, it's not like it's helping, it's just the lyrics of a specific song is actually explaining how you feel. And I feel like sometimes as adults, we find it hard to explain, because heartbreak is quite difficult to explain, but it's just a feeling, right? I feel like the lyrics are actually speaking for you, and you feel, let's say, maybe connected and or identified to it. It's giving me the song of Nickelback. I don't know. It's like they're talking about the Nickelback song Photograph and Far Away. I don't know why. Maybe I know Nickelback. It's not the most loved I don't know, band. I kind of liked it when I was in high school, but that's the only song that I kind of like connected with. You can disregard it if you don't know. But with the 5 of Swords right here, it's just like you understand that every time they come back and they promise something, it's like something negative comes after it. It's like, okay, so you promised me change, you promised me that you love me, I give you a chance, and then you feel like with the same, I don't know, guns that you stand up and you defend them, because a lot of people tell you not to go back to them, and then whenever they come back and they promise you change, you take the same armor and you go ahead and you defend them, and it feels like with the same armor or guns that you use to defend them against everybody, they go ahead and hurt you, and it's like you got tired of that. Like, it's not like they make you feel like a fool, it's just heartbreak and betrayed, and you're like, you know what, I'm tired of that, and that is enough for you to make that decision. It is hard for you because it is talking about codependency. There's some clinging that you have on them, because I feel like this person was with you in a part of your life or in a moment of your life and where you needed them the most. This could be two things: you needed them the most, or you were very young. When we are very young, high school, early freshman in college, you know, we're like 18, 19-ish, you know, maybe 20-ish. We are very young. We are going from like, you know, childhood and teenage dreams and teenage life, and then we go from teenager adult. So it's like adult in teen years and adulthood. You know, we're no longer kids, but we're not really adults because we have not had the experience. So at this point, this person either or was in your life on those points of that are very significant for you or for a human being. So with this said, that's why you can't let them go, because they were there in a very important phase of your life, and that's why you feel so clinged to them, even though that you know that you deserve better. You know, so you're connecting and clinging to those emotions and to those memories, but the same way you have evolved, this person has changed, and you cannot go back to be that person, and they cannot go back to be that person. Okay? They're telling you, child, just have fun. It says right here that you have had not only a rough life, but I feel like adulthood has not been as you imagine it. I can tell you yes, but anyways, it's talking about here that it's time for you to have fun. It's time for you for new beginnings. And I do feel like you feel the same way. This person could actually, you may find out that they may have a unplanned kid Okay, they were not planning that kid. It's a completely surprise. So you're going to receive those news, or you're going to find out, which is going to just understand, help you understand that your decision was the best decision now. Ten of Swords, the Empress in reverse. Seven of Coins. Six of Cups. The Lovers in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse. The Messenger of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot. So again, we got Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very strong Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, but we have a lot of water though. Now, it's talking about that, yes, is the end of a chapter in between you and this connection or this situation. I feel like you know, but this is just like a confirmation of some sort if you needed one. If you didn't, then bonus, congratulations. Anyways, it says right here, they want you to know that this chapter is for you to embody the feminine power, the feminine energy. Now, it has nothing to do with genders and who you may identify as. It's talking about energies. The feminine energies is more considered when we're talking about be connected to your emotions and honor them. So if you feel that let's say worked out, if you feel like you're not being supported, honor those feelings with your actions. And also with this feminine energy, we embrace the I do not chase, I attract. And some people find it funny, but people who find it funny have a lot to work on themselves because they really do not understand this energy. And again, whoever gets it, whoever does not, continue with your day, right? It's talking about also the 10 of Wands in the reverse right here. Even though that it seems like, oh my God, how can I do it? It's going to be an offload. You're going to be like, oof, what a relief whenever you do it, because you are carrying a lot. You are carrying a lot in hopes that it will pay off. But I'm going to put it as simple as I can put it into words. What happens when you work extra shifts or extra or more than other employees in a company? You get a good job, but what happens? That expectation continues. So the one day you can't, or the one day you are tired, you don't want to do it, you get reprehended. But everybody who has always done less than you or continues to do worse than you, either or, they don't say nothing, or they get rewarded in a bigger scale than you. Why? Because hard work in society, hard work in relationships, especially when it's not even a relationship, when it's a situationship, does not get paid off the way you should have. It's just becomes an expectation of like, you need to take care of me, you need to take care of the situation, you need to take this, you know. And that's not how a relationship is. Yes, there's ups and downs and you work hard for it, but it should not be a battlefield and where you feel like you are the only one working. If it's a one-sided situation, you're better off alone, and you will understand this. Now, with the 7 of Coins, I know that some of you want to get married, some of you want kids, right? You want something that is actually long term. You feel like you're ready. You feel like this is the time for you to do it. And it's saying, hey, good things takes time. It's a process. We can't give you that, especially when you are in this energy. Now that you are in this mindset and you're trying to commit, now things are going to be shifting and moving towards the goal that you really want. Now, sometimes the things that we want is not what we should have in our life, and until we accept the situation, acceptance is the main key. Things do not shift the way we want. Now, with the with the Queen of Wands in the reverse right here, it says to be strong-willed. Do it your way. Now, when we're talking about moving forward and healing, a lot of people on social media has a lot to say. But I always actually enhance the part of like, you do your thing on your own pace, because everybody's journey, everybody's healing journey and understanding and whatever you want to call this takes time, and it's a personal experience. So you don't have to heal within 24 hours just because your friend did, because your sister did. No, you heal as much or as fast as you want. And healing, yeah, you may fall and make mistakes, but then you go back at it. Don't see the falling, or if you commit to something and then you fail in a way, shape, or form, but you go back and retake it. Do not see that failure as a punishment. Don't be harsh on yourself. Just take it as an experience and learn a way to not do it again. Okay? With the Six of Cups right here, you are so connected to this person because it's a comforting connection, right? Like I said before. But let me tell you that it was not a comforting connection. It was a comforting idea of a possible connection. You were there because you were expecting, you were hoping that what you expected was going to be in reality. And I always talk about this in all my readings. Expectations will lead you to disappointment because people don't have the need to succeed or to fulfill those expectations the same way. Their expectations of you, you don't have to meet it, because expectations are not a need, it's just a want. So at this point, your comforting connection that you seek was never that. You are going to find that comforting connection, but you need to be comfortable with yourself. You need to be comfortable with situations that you can't control. You need to be comfortable with your solitude. Sometimes we feel like we are getting older and that things are going the way they need to be. Sometimes, let's say that you're not financially stable. Let's say that you don't have, let's say, houses, or you want to still wander around when it comes to work, because let's say that you haven't found the job for you. Imagine you having kids, imagine you having a husband or a wife, and having a house, a mortgage, and all that, and you still finding unhappiness or unfulfilling energies when it comes to work, because you're still trying to find where you belong, because you still want to find something that makes you feel like, oh my God, I found it, right? Imagine how hard it would have been if you had more load. So that's why the universe hasn't given you that. It's not only because of the connection, it's also because they're allowing you to adjust your life on your own pace, allowing you to do it with less stress, because even though that a family is a blessing, it does come with extra responsibilities, which equals to stress. Like I said before, I'm a single mother, right? And I went from job to job trying to find stability, and it was hard because you have a kid, you have bills and whatnot, and you have to take care of them. And when I moved and transition from a retail worker to a YouTuber full-time to my business full-time, it means that I have less time for myself, because I have to, even though I'm recording, when I'm not recording, even though that I'm here, right, and I pause it or I stop it, I'm cooking, cleaning, organizing, making sure that my son is okay. Yeah, we have supervision because my fiance is here, but I always, as a mother, have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, imagine you doing all the transitions and maybe the dreams that you have, having extra responsibility. So it's not that you don't deserve them, it's just like they're going to be in your life whenever it's best for you, because you want to be present and enjoy every moment. And honestly, when you are struggling, you don't enjoy much because you are worried, because you want to provide and you want to give everything to your family, So even though that is workable, because a lot of people do it, the universe is just giving you the chance to not go to that stress level yet, because when you get stressed, you get super overwhelmed, and they're taking care of your mental health, even though that you feel that they're not, they are. Now, it says right here that you are burned out because you're actually worrying about everything too much at the same time. This is something that I say as a joke, but it actually makes sense, in where I say, hey babe, pick a struggle. You need to pick a struggle. You can't just have it all and just carry it and be worried about everything. You gotta pick a struggle, baby. So this is right here that this connection that you wanted, it was very draining. It was giving you headaches. There was a lot of disharmony, and right now the universe is saying, hey, let's just work on one thing, one step at a time. Let's pick a struggle. Let's move from left to right. Let's find your middle. Let's find you stability, and then we're gonna get you what you want. But I can promise you that eventually you're gonna find that husband, that wife. You're gonna have kids. You're gonna have the house of your dreams, and you're gonna be thankful that everything happened. I don't know if you guys know Trisha Paytas. I think it's called Trisha. She is a very popular YouTuber. I was back in high school, I watched her and whatnot, and you know, if you know who she is, you know that she always struggled with relationships. And some of her videos that went viral was she crying on the kitchen floor or so. And now she is not only mature enough, but she has a good husband, a house, and the kid of her, like the kid that she always wanted. She wanted her child. So don't let society make you believe that it's a certain time, a certain day for you to have that house, that job, or that family, because time does not define none of that. Also, technology is here for you to have what you need in a healthier way. So at this point, do not let people or society convince you that it's too late. Like I said before, people said the same thing about my YouTube channel, and look at me, I'm actually working my way up, and I know I manifest abundance. So at this point, it's never too late. Never hear advice from people that never tried, babe. Never do that, because then you're gonna be in the same place they are, bitter and just wanting to stop others from achieving their dreams. So at this point, take it day by day, pick a struggle, but do not convince yourself that it's too late, because it's never too late. You make it too late if you believe it. Finally, right here, they're saying right here that your dreams are not broken. You're just vulnerable right now. You're very vulnerable for everything that could be happening, and you feel like your dreams are broken and that you are never going to get out of it. It's telling you no, it's the total opposite. You're going to get there. Right now, you're just vulnerable and emotional, and like they say, hey, embody and embrace those emotions and those feelings and let them, let them show. But at the end of the day, you are getting to places. You are just right now very vulnerable, and it doesn't feel like that. Chariot, Cancer energy is talking about the strength of will. Okay, people go as far as the strength of your will, the strength of your commitment, how bad you want it, how fast you want it. So you need to commit, and you need to be strong-willed for that. Finally, with the Champion of Coins right here, it says right here that at the end of the day, you're going to be given exactly what you want. We're going to start with the financial stability, okay? We're going to start with helping you moving forward from that person, making sure that you are not wanting to come back, and they're going to support you with your financial situation. They're going to give you the dream job and the job that pays your bills and allows you to have fun. But once that is done, we're going to find you the stability, and then we're going to give you the person so you can have the family. And all is coming within a year, okay? It's going to happen within a year. Okay, so even if you want it tomorrow, trust me, whatever comes fast leaves fast. So good times. I don't know why I see it. I also say good times. I don't know why I talk like that sometimes, but good things takes time. Rome was not built in a day, you know. So at this point, you want to make an empire, not just a corner situation, you know. So continue moving forward. Don't lose hope, because things are shifting. You're not too old. It's not too late. None of that, Virgo. Okay, you are getting there. You will get there. Just take it day by day, baby. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you your daily I would say manifestations, or I don't know how it's called. Some positive things, because the world is full of negative things. Ay, qué asco. I drank that liquid. But anyways, we got here, I let go of all expectations. Look at that. And it says, I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. You see this, baby? Oh, I got a lot of cards for you. It says, every thought I think is creating my future. It says, the universe totally supports every thought I chose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I chose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. All is well in my world. Okay, everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. And last one, my future is glorious. It says, I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. You see, I do see good things are happening, and I'm going to give you this last one. I trust my inner wisdom. It says, as I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Baby, Everything's gonna be just fine. Trust me, it is. Life can be sucky, but we can suck even better. It's a joke, sexy joke. Ha ha ha. Don't take life too seriously. Take it, but let's laugh on the way. An angel's number, okay? Let's give you angel 146. It's talking about self-talk. You manifest what you dwell upon. The number 146 is a timely reminder to revisit your self-talk mantras and how you speak about yourself to others. The ways you use these tools create the reality you're living in. Today, closely monitor all forms of expression, either to yourself or about yourself. Observe where you can use some fine tuning or tuning. Tuna. Vibrational blessings with 634. The reward may surprise you. Your reward come in the form of peace, compassion, and freedom from concern about others' opinions. List which blessings you've received in the form of intangible feelings and character qualities. And let's see. No, that's it. So this is the end of your readings, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to give that thumbs up and that like, subscribe to my channel, comment so you can help the algorithm. You can follow me on IG, description down below, you're gonna find it. I'll follow back. I tend to follow back. I also have TikTok. If you want to get a personal reading, please book on my website. The link is going to be in the description box below. I also am on Spotify, and where we talk about multiple spiritual topics. If you want to be, it's free, of course. Visit my Spotify link, description box below, or comment section. And finally, I want to remind you that I do not offer any free readings, and I never message anybody on any platform to offer anything for free or to offer any service. So with this said, babes, thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing day, and love you.